Hey everyone, it's Tony here from LegendPlanes.com, and we finally made it to the field here today with our P40. It's a little windy here today. As you guys can see the flag and the windsock over here, it's just, I don't know what's up with this wind lately here in Southern California, but it's been really windy here lately. But this is a beautiful day, it's sunny, so we're going to give you guys a little flight footage of how this P40 flies. So enough talking, let's bring it up. Alrighty guys, you just saw the flight footage of this P40, and all I can say is it's not my favorite plane out of all the planes I flew. I'm not sure if it's the plane itself or if it's just the wind, because you guys can see this wind right behind me. If you guys can show the wind right there, it's really gusty. The flag's like straight out. Look at, you can see the windsock over there. It's just, it makes the plane fly unpredictable. It might be the wind itself, it might be the plane, but you know, every plane flies differently. So I'm not a big fan of this P40 so far, but it does fly. It flies pretty good, but I don't like it too much. You know, I prefer the P51. That one flies a bit better. Just some little things I don't like about this plane is that the fancy retracts, the fancy 90-degree retracts, they feel a little flimsy to me on landings because I don't know, it just feels flimsy. But I'm not a big fan of the retracts. If it was fixed gear, straight, it would be cool, you know. But with the 90-degree retracts, it looks cool, but it's a little flimsy. Besides that, it flies perfect. A lot of power with this thing. Actually, I think the stock propeller, it has a little bit too much power for this plane, because when you punch it at full throttle, it kind of wants to pitch up, like, and the tail kind of wallows a little bit. It might be because I don't have enough, you know, weight up front, but it's a little windy here today, so some of you guys out there who's flying in the wind, you guys might want to add some more weights to the front of this fuselage over here, because, you know, I used the stock, this is the whole stock setup with no modifications, nothing on there. I put this battery in the stock position. It flies perfect at 50% throttle, but when you punch it, it kind of tends to is a little pitchy, so it might be my setup. I have no expo on here because, you know, it's stock 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, but the range was excellent, you know, precise and everything, but it's just a little responsive. And once again, it's probably the wind today, because this month, from what I've been told, is this whole month's gonna be windy, so I can't, you know, I don't even have a time to like really fly this plane when it's calm to see how it actually flies, because the wind is just Alright, enough about the wind. It's windy. You guys probably tired of hearing me talking about the wind, but the plane flies. And also, just want to show you guys a little inside of here too, of this inside part, where you guys can fit a larger battery, so that's a pretty good feature. I know it's a little messy because I didn't, you know, zip tie all the wirings down, but you can see right here, right about here, you can fit a larger battery, and you can also slide it up forward too. So if you get some of you guys out there who want to put a bigger capacity battery, you can fit like a 3000, maybe a 4000 will probably fit it right up in there too. And the stock battery goes right here, and this is a 2200 milliamp battery, and right here is the little BEC that's hanging out on the side. So that's pretty neat, you know. So that way you would not have any problems with the stock ESC powering all of these you know, servos, because you have like, see, 4 on the wing, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 servos all the way around. And if using the built-in BEC with the ESC like that, it will not power it. So Airfield did a good job. They added a separate BEC right here. And also the ESC is a 40 amp ESC, and had no problem. I flew it for like 4 flights, full throttle, you know, just climb outs, loops, rows, and no problem with this thing. And also for the aileron, I put the linkage in the middle, which is a little too responsive for this plane, so you guys might want to put it at the very outer hole on the control arm, because this plane is really responsive, because this is a P40 and it has a different flight characteristics. So you guys might want to, actually for all of the control arms, you guys might want to put the servo links on the very outer hole on the arm, because this plane is very responsive, guys. And the wind, I'm having a hard time trying to hold this plane because the wind's blowing it. But that's pretty much it of the review for the P40. So thanks for watching, guys.